Welcome back, family. This is School Madness. I wanted to bring this story to your attention. A teacher has been accused of sexually abusing 21 kids and claims she's pregnant with the student's baby. The attorney covering the story brings up a very important detail. Out of all of the children, the 21 children involved, only one student spoke to their parent about what was happening. This was very chilling to think about. However, I have a potential solution for parents that could greatly prevent this from happening in your family. But first, let's listen to this news coverage.
Pregnant with a former student's baby. Now, this ex-elementary school teacher is slammed with nearly 24 charges in the new indictment. Prosecutors say she sexually assaulted as many as 21 children.
There's nothing in this that would resonate with a juror other than they would be disgusted and horrified by this woman.
It's a story we've been following since the start of the 2023 school year, when 38-year-old Alyssa McCommon was arrested for the first time. So I'm also wondering about her pregnancy, whether that would play a role in all of this, because if she is pregnant with this boy's child, I mean, if we do the testing, DNA, whatever, and find out, I mean, that confirms that they didn't have sex. Is that possible that they would test this child for the paternity?
Absolutely, because that's part of the proof.
We spoke with her then attorney, Jerry Mason. Have you spoken with McCommon? Is she pregnant?
Well, I can't confirm or deny any of that at this moment. I know basically what you guys had heard from the hearing. There is, to my knowledge, evidence right now that she is or isn't pregnant. That's yet to be seen.
At the time, Mason couldn't tell us whether McCommon had contact with any of her past students, but said she was shocked at the initial charges.
And I can't confirm or deny whether she had contact with them.
What was her reaction at that point when those initial charges of rape were brought on?
Oh, she was shocked. Her and her husband both were just, they acted shocked about the whole incident. You know, she had been a teacher for years and taught hundreds, I would suppose, maybe thousands of students. And, this is the first time something like this came up. So yeah, she was very surprised.
Since then, McCommon has switched attorneys and is now represented by Lauren Folks. A lot of evidence. And so I'm thinking prosecutors must have a lot up their sleeves in order to bring all of these charges against her. Would you think that they have a strong case?
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind. And, you can just see all the work they had to do to get these kids to talk. They're not telling their parents, one did, but it's not a badge of honor for these kids. In Mary's case, it kind of was. Billy bet his cousin that he could quote unquote bang his teacher, before they got involved. That case had some kind of strange aspects of a very kind of mature, then almost seventh grader. This is not that case. This is completely different. There's nothing in this that would resonate with a juror other than they would be disgusted and horrified by this woman. And especially when she's teaching, what was it, fourth grade? She's teaching.
So I won't even get into how just retarded she's sounded being surprised that having SIX with a minor is surprising and shocking. Having SIX with a fourth grader is surprising and shocking. I won't even get into bashing her, okay, because we can do that all day long. And they were definitely bashing her in the comments on the Law and Crime channel. I just wanted to point out what the attorney covering the story said, which was these children were not speaking to their parents. We all want our children to be open and come to us about anything. That's what we tell them all the time, right? Do they actually follow through with it? These kids weren't in this case. So I wanted to go to a study where there are several studies that show, but this is just one article where it's mentioned that increasing the bond with your child in just minutes a day can improve your bond with your child and hopefully prevent situations like this. So it says giving your child 10 to 15 minutes of undivided attention can cause more of an impact than several hours of your typical multitasking and hectic worlds. The article goes on to say, turn your cell phone off. Try not to have the TV on in the background. And if possible, try to schedule special playtime with one child at a time. For parents with multiple children, it may work best to alternate with your partner on watching the other children, or give each child 1 to 2 days a week so that each child gets his or her own special time with you. Try to add it into your routine. The article goes on to say some families spend a few minutes right after school or after dinner. For others, the morning might be easiest. It does not matter when special playtime occurs, just that it does. I thought that was so important to put in here, how just simply 10 to 15 minutes could just possibly make a difference, a world of difference in our family's life. We don't think about that. We think that we're asking them, "Hey, sweetheart, how was your day?" We think that they're telling us everything that happened in their day, and they're not. 21 children and only one spoke out about this. The kids do not have to know why you're setting your alarm. Don't set an alarm. I've done this with my kids before, and the time flies. It does. And before you know it, the kids, I'm like, okay, I need to go and do this. I need to go and do that because that time has been up and I really do have to go and do something else. And they're like, no, but mom, wait, mommy, wait. They want to be with you a little longer. They don't want you to go anywhere, right? They were enjoying it. They were thoroughly enjoying it. And I was too. I was too. But we do still have to carry on. You know, there's no one all fits all solution. There's no perfect solution for this. It's just something to think about, something to incorporate if you haven't already, and make a routine out of. And with that being said, if you want more updates on stories like these, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. I'll see you next time, and take care of yourself and each other.